Hey guys, it's Buckets Analyst here. Welcome back to another YouTube video, another in-depth analysis video. And this will also be posted on my Instagram and Twitter. Links down below like always. If you enjoy the video, leave a like, subscribe if you're new and you want to be updated with 1 to 2 videos a week and 4 to 5 on my Instagram analysis posts, and Twitter I'll be updating there quite regularly, daily as well. And yeah, in today's video we're going to go through 3 blockbuster trades for top tier teams. You know, that teams that are basically the rich get richer, as they say. And we're going through 3 different trade options. The first one will be with the Celtics and Cavs. Second one will be with the Bucks and the New Orleans Pelicans, and the third one will be with the Lakers and the Pistons. Before we get into the video, have a guess with those trades. What do you think they're going to be? Leave a comment down below and let me know how this video goes. Now with the first trade, as you can see, it is a trade here for Kevin Love going to the Celtics and the Cavs receiving Gordon Hayward and a round 1 2020 pick via Memphis in return. The thought of trading Kevin Love to the Celtics is something Celtics fans should be extremely excited for. Some fans have been waiting for it to happen forever, while others have strongly disagreed with it, especially if it would cost the Celtics Gordon Hayward during the deal. Both sides of the argument have their fair reasons for sure. My thoughts are with Kevin Love going to Boston gives Brad Stevens' team the best chance of winning an NBA championship. There's no ignoring how talented and valuable of a player Hayward is, but it's equally obvious how much awkwardness he brings on the wing and with other wing players such as Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, quite frankly being the future of this Boston team, controlling the minutes on the wing. And Hayward throws just a wrench into that. K-Love, on the other hand, does not cause the same issues. In fact, he would give the Celtics extremely more flexibility, able to play the 4 or 5 spot and stretch the floor. His ability to also facilitate the offense as a big man fits very well into the things Boston likes to do within Brad Stevens' offense. In that alone, Love would also help unlock more of Boston's potential on that end of the floor. And furthermore, the addition of Love would possibly give Boston a better and more serious chance at the finals, adding an immense amount of experience and talent in the postseason. Putting Love at center in a small ball lineup with Kemba Walker, Marcus Smart, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown creates an absolute terror for opposing teams to defend, and even with Love's defensive limitations, he can score very consistently on the offensive end. A big question is though, would trading for the 31-year-old forward cause some friction among the fanbase and squad, considering that they have a young, talented lineup? But saying that, it's a risk not worth taking this idea before the trade deadline, ignoring how well Love would fit into the mix of this squad. Now going into the second trade, it is basically a deal for the Bucks that receive Drew Holiday, and the Pelicans receive in return Eric Bledsoe, Ersan Ilyasova and a round 2 pick of the 2021 season via Indiana. There's a strong argument that can be made about the Milwaukee Bucks being silent at the NBA trade deadline that occurs on the February the 6th. With the best record on the NBA and a strong hold on the Eastern Conference, it's hard to find a more convincing contender right now than the Bucks, led by the best player in the league and Eastern Conference All-Star captain Giannis Antetokounmpo, who's also leading the charge with another MVP caliber season. Even so, the Bucks had high expectations entering the playoffs last year and were ultimately bounced by the eventual champion Toronto Raptors in the Eastern Conference Finals. And though the Raptors deserve all the credit in the world for that, it's hard for fans to shake the memories of how bad Eric Bledsoe was in that series and think that they couldn't stand to upgrade this season. Sure, it wouldn't necessarily be difficult to take a step from the 29.4% shooting performance Bledsoe posted in the conference finals last season. However, if the Bucks are going to upgrade, they're going to need a big swing at a player like Drew Holiday with the New Orleans Pelicans. The biggest possible in this 2-team deal for Holiday or any high-profile guard that might be available, though, is the Milwaukee front office. They were unwilling to dip in the luxury tax to pay Malcolm Brogdon this past off-season, which means they would have to change their tune if they were going to go for a player like Holiday. But say that the front office did have a change of heart and was willing to go all in for Holiday, it would be the perfect upgrade for the Bucks. Younger than Bledsoe at 29 years old, Holiday offers more consistency and versatility for the Bucks offense, while not losing much, if anything, in return in terms of perimeter defense. Simply put it as, if you thought Milwaukee was scary now, they'd be terrifying with Holiday at the point, and this team would not just shift offensively but defensively too. Now going into the third and final deal here in this video, it is basically the Lakers receive Derrick Rose and the Pistons receive Avery Bradley, Kyle Kuzma, and a round 2 2022 pick for the Pistons there, and the Lakers get a 6'2" point guard, veteran point guard in Derrick Rose. When you look at what the Lakers could possibly use to help with LeBron James and Anthony Davis in making a championship run, there are two things that come to mind. One, they need a ball handler that can allow James to operate without the ball in hands more often and will also work in the pick and roll. Secondly, they need someone that can help spread the floor for their dynamic duo in terms of floor spaces that could answer the call for the Lakers. Players such as Bogdan Bogdanovic, Robert Covington, and Davis Bertans, among others, come to mind. However, they wouldn't add the secondary ball handler that this team needs. And since the Los Angeles Lakers only get one shot at getting something in exchange for Kyle Kuzma, they should take their shot at a player who seemingly answers both needs. No, Derrick Rose isn't going to be an elite 3-point shooter, not as good as Kyle Kuzma has been. However, he's hitting over 31% of his attempts this season and has dramatically improved his ability to space the floor with his jump shot from earlier in his career. More importantly, he gives the Lakers point guard what they need to facilitate and be the reliable third scoring option in this offense. For the Pistons, they are dead in the water in terms of their salary cap situation, direction, and figure to be a big time sellers at the NBA trade deadline, while getting a young asset in Kyle Kuzma and a veteran point guard back in return in Avery Bradley, shows for their veteran point guard seems like a good place to start for them. Doing so will change the face of the way the Lakers operate and more than likely make the top seed in the Western Conference even more dangerous than they already are. In conclusion, I think all these trades are very realistic and possible. I think they are both benefit for both sides of the trade, and I think they are big chances to happen if all teams look into it. And I would love to see all these trades happen. As a Lakers fan, I'd love to see Derrick Rose go to the Lakers. I'd love to see, Drew Holiday with Giannis, and I would love to see Kevin Love in Boston. That would be fun to watch as an NBA fan. And so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe. Remember to follow my Instagram and Twitter down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.